St. Patrick's Day sweatshirts are taking off right now, like this sweatshirt here, which has been purchased 9 times in the last 24 hours, and that's only gonna climb as we get closer to the big day. Here you can see that this design has the best sellers badge, and when I go and sort the reviews by most recent, I can see a number of recent reviews. When I analyze this listing using Everbee, we can see that the estimated monthly revenue is around $2,800, and this listing is 24 months old, telling us that this seller is continuing to make sales on a shirt they listed 2 years ago. This should come as no surprise since St. Patrick's Day is the next big shopping occasion after Valentine's Day. According to the National Retail Federation, a record-breaking 62% of Americans planned on celebrating and were projected to spend $7.2 billion on St. Patrick's Day related items, which is an average of $44 per person. Even crazier is that 82% of those celebrating plan to wear green to celebrate the occasion. This is very good for t-shirt and apparel brand owners. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through a full tutorial on how to create a trendy St. Patrick's Day sweatshirt with sleeve prints for your business and capitalize on this lucrative shopping occasion. Also, watch until the end for a special pro tip. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Adrian. I post videos on how to build a profitable business with Shopify and print on demand. My goal is to create the most positive and supportive community of print on demand sellers here on YouTube. So if that's you, join us by subscribing and interacting in the comments. There is no gatekeeping here, and you always have a seat at this table. Step 1, I'm gonna hop into Printify, tap catalog, sweatshirts, and I'm gonna select the Gildan 18,000 sweatshirt, which is a fan favorite and Printify's best-selling sweatshirt. From here, you're gonna select the fulfillment option. You can let Printify choose for you, but I personally like to choose manually to ensure consistent print quality. I'm gonna select Swift Pod because they have a number of different colors and quick fulfillment times. From here, for the front side design, we're gonna go ahead and grab these print area size dimensions that you can see on the left that are 4200 by 4800 pixels. Step 2, I'm gonna hop into Canva. I'm gonna select the Create a Design button in the top left, choose Custom Size, and then input those dimensions from Printify. Tap Create New Design. From here, we're gonna go ahead and create our front side design. So the first thing I'm gonna do is select the text box on the left, tap Add a Text Box. And just before I change the text, I actually wanna change the background because I'm gonna create a white design and I'm gonna put it on a green sweatshirt. So let's put this on a green background just to see how it looks. I'm gonna tap the box here and then I'm gonna select the background color. I'm just gonna search green. I'll take this color here, and now I'm gonna change the text color to white by tapping on the text, selecting text color, and then I'll just search white here. Let's go with this one. Now I'm gonna add the slogan. Let's go ahead and change this font style. I want something more Irish. So I downloaded a font from Creative Fabrica called Lucky Irish. So if I just start searching for that, it'll pull up here. I'm gonna go with this font here, super Irish. I feel like it was made for St. Patrick's Day. I love this font. Next, what I want to do is I want to bring the spacing together. Notice there's a lot of space in between the words. To do this, it's really simple. All you need to do is tap spacing in the top menu options bar and then adjust the line spacing. I'm gonna adjust it to 1 so that the words are a lot more closer together. And then lastly, I'm just gonna go ahead and stretch this design onto the canvas so that it takes up more space. All right, and that is all I'm gonna do for the front design. When you're happy with your design, tap the share button in the top right, tap download, and then save this as a PNG file with a transparent background. Step 3, I'm gonna hop back into Printify, and below the mockup, I'm gonna tap sleeve left, and then I'm gonna grab those print area size dimensions on the left to take over to Canva. In Canva, I'll just tap File, Create New Design, Custom Size, and then I'm gonna put in those print area size dimensions. Tap Create New Design. From here, I'm gonna start by changing the background color to green. And then let's go ahead and find a shamrock element for the sleeve. So I'm just gonna tap Elements here, type Shamrock, select graphics, and let's just go ahead and grab the first graphic here. I want the shamrock sleeves to be white so that they match the front design. So I'm just gonna tap color and I'm just gonna change this to white. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch this element here. Now here's where things get a little bit tricky in Canva, but not to worry, I have a workaround. So Canva does not allow us to add one single design element onto a print on demand product and then sell it. So when I tap share here and I tap download and try to download it as a PNG with a transparent background. I'm gonna tap download and you'll see here that the design actually failed. And the explanation is that there's only one image or graphic on your design. Premium images can't be exported on their own. Add more elements and then try again. Well, I've got good news for you. There's a super simple workaround. We're not using just one element on our design. We're gonna have our front design and then our shamrock sleeves, but Canva doesn't know that. So the simple hack here is just to tap the duplicate page option and then go ahead and tap share, download PNG with a transparent background. And now it's gonna allow us to download this design. You're gonna receive it in a zip file with 2 files. So you can just go ahead and select any one of those designs to use because they're both the same. Quick side note, every tool that I'm using in this video, I've included my affiliate links below, along with any free trials, discounts, or special offers. Thank you in advance for using any of those links. They support me as a creator at no extra cost to you and allow me to make more free content like this that I hope you're enjoying as much as I'm enjoying creating it. Step 5, back in Printify, I'm gonna go ahead and change the color of this sweatshirt. So all you need to do is tap the edit tool in the top right, select variants, and from here you can select whichever colors you want. I'm actually gonna select the Irish green because I think the white design will look really good on it. And we know a lot of people are gonna be wearing green on St. Patrick's Day. So let's go ahead and get rid of the white here, close this out. And next, I'm just gonna drag my front design onto the mockup. From here, you can resize or adjust the placement of the design. So I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, move it up a little bit. And then next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and add the shamrock sleeves here. So all you need to do is tap sleeve left first, and then we're gonna drag our design onto the mockup. Next, tap sleeve right in the bottom, and you can drag the exact same file onto the mockup. Let's go ahead and see the front side view, and you might notice that the shamrock sleeves are not on that mockup. Not to worry. Tap the preview button in the top right. This is gonna give you a more realistic image of the shirt, and here you can see these shamrock sleeves. If you wanna see what it looks like on a human, you can just select one of the human mockups. If you're happy with how everything looks, just go ahead and tap that bright green Save Product button in the bottom right. This will take you to the mockup library where you can see all the different mockups provided by Printify or upload your own. On the left, you can see all of Printify's mockup options available, and on the right, you'll see the mockups that are actually selected. Now, I'm guessing that this design would appeal much more to females than males, but hey, I think it could be a unisex design. So I'm gonna go ahead and select one of the male models so that if any men are shopping for this, they can see that it's made for both men and women. Once you've selected your mockups, tap the Save Selection button in the bottom right. This is gonna take you to the product details page. From here, you're gonna wanna fill out all the product details like title, description, and pricing. And once completed, you can tap the Publish button in the bottom right to have Printify automatically publish this to your Shopify store or whichever platform you're selling on. All right, now for the pro tip, and I actually thought of 2 pro tips that I want to share. First is that I created a general design here just to show you an example of how I would create a design with sleeve prints, but I do encourage you to try to blend St. Patrick's Day with your particular niche. I've seen this done well, and people make sales in a number of different niches, including specific sports, pets, occupations, and more. For pro tip number 2, we're gonna play a little game. I want you to look at these product analytics and pay particular attention to the listing age. Do you notice any consistency amongst the age of these listings? None of these particular designs are new, and a number of them were created 3 years ago, and they're continuing to make sales for the seller. One way I've been able to unlock more sales from special occasion products like St. Patrick's Day is by re-releasing holiday-inspired designs every year leading up to the occasion. You can definitely add new designs to the collection based on current trends, but I strongly recommend re-releasing any designs that have made sales in the past, because if they sold last year, they'll likely sell this year too. This is not only a great way to maximize sales on a seasonal design, but it's also a great way to save time compared to creating an entirely new collection every year. All right, I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments if you're creating any St. Patrick's Day inspired designs for your print on demand store this year. Also, I've created a bunch of free resources that you can find below, including my new free 60-minute on-demand training where I reveal the exact strategy I use to generate multiple millions in revenue across 2 apparel brands with Shopify and print on demand.